To the right, to the right, to the right, in the doorway, in the doorway. I see
Okay.
him.
Go.
Oh, look at that!
I can't hit him, you guys are in the way.
That's one!
We got it.
Long time no see, as always. Now, since about 4 o'clock in the morning, I've had probably one of the worst days of my life. I'm sick again, with a very bad case of sickness. And anyway, that all kind of came to a halt now that Naughty Dog has finally, and I do think I'm justified in saying finally that it's, about damn time, released information on the DLC that we will be getting very soon, more specifically October 15th, and so yeah, I mean I'm in a much better mood. More specifically, what we are getting is map packs, or a map pack, and some more customization items, and by customization item I mean hats, lots and lots of hats and masks, because every Uncharted veteran wants hats, right? Anyway, more specifically, the maps as described, we have a dynamic dust storm on the suburbs map. Now, what I think they mean by suburbs, actually what I know they mean by suburbs, because there's only one area in the single-player game called Suburbs. That's, the area with Henry and Sam when you're walking through that whole kind of broken down, very American-looking neighborhood, and where the sniper is. And I've wanted that in the multiplayer. I've wanted that forever. I just thought that was the coolest thing. And there's gonna be a dust storm, so I mean, yeah. What else could we want? And I really hope that it's not just like Lakeside. And you know what I mean by that is that Lakeside's basically one big street, and on both sides of the street, lots of houses to go into, and the lodge in the very back where people snipe from. That's pretty much exactly what the sniper area is in the single player. I kind of hope it's not just a rehash of Lakeside, because I mean, come to think of it, Lakeside actually has a snowstorm that comes in, and this could basically just be like Lakeside sunny with a dust storm, So I kind of hope it's not just that. Anyway, the next map is a layered map of an overgrown urban environment with wild giraffes in the background in the bus depot. I hope we can pet them, okay? I hope we can ride them, and I hope we can mount guns to both sides of them. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, actually, I really do hope that that's a possibility, but that's probably not a possibility at all. But this sounds really cool. The bus depot is the area where you're talking about Sarah with Ellie, the area right before the Firefly lab. And there isn't any infected until you get into the underpass, but it's the part right before the underpass. And I thought this would be really cool. I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, from the picture here, it kind of looks like, if this is what it is, the picture, it kind of looks like a Checkpoint, really. So, I mean, I hope it's not just a rehash of Checkpoint. I mean, that would be, what a bummer if we're just going to get, like, rehash maps that just look exactly like what we already have. I was hoping some more variety, but anyway, so the next map is Hometown, which, as described, stalk around in a dark, eerie, moonlit environment. So, I'm thinking downtown. I mean, so, again, another kind of like, I hope it's not just a rehash of downtown. It doesn't look like it's all broken like downtown was. It looks more of a straight off environment, not all crazy angles like downtown was. But it really just looks like downtown to me. So hopefully I'm wrong about that. Now, the bookstore. We don't have any pictures of the bookstore, but, if you think about what a bookstore looks like, right? So there's books. And it's very close quarters, I guess, And the first thing I thought of was, remember in Pittsburgh, it's kind of right before the hotel, and there's a bookstore that you fight a bunch of dudes in. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, it's close quarters. You can use the bookshelves for cover. Maybe there'll be, 2 levels or 3 levels or whatever. And actually, they did describe it. It's a stacked bi-level layout, adding a highly unique dose of vertical gameplay. Vertical gameplay. Yeah, I mean, it sounds cool. I'm hoping there's, I'm hoping it's as cool as it sounds. Excited yet? That's what they say. Excited yet? I was excited 2 months ago, but yeah, I am really excited for this. I'm really glad that Naughty Dog is taking their time with this. I know a lot of people are kind of giving them shit for taking so long, and for them, I don't know, I kind of am too, just because it's not me hating on Naughty Dog for taking so long, it's just we're at the end of the PS3's life cycle, right? And we have all these new games, these online experiences coming out. I just want the player pool to be as healthy as it is now, you know, when the rest of the DLC hits. I don't want to be the only one playing, you know, with like 4 other people around the world when the rest of the DLC hits. So that's just my concern. I'm sure that concern will not be, you know, an actual thing when the DLC does get released. But you really can't blame me for being concerned about that. So that's pretty much all we have for the maps. There's 4 maps, so it's a good map pack. I really am excited for this, to be honest. I was hoping to see more weapons. You know, like, I was thinking about how, like, Uncharted did it. And I was hoping to see, you know, maybe Bill's shotgun or, you know, Vyron ZZ's hunting rifle or something. And, but then again, after the recent buffs and nerfs to the weapons, I really like how all the weapons sit currently. I think they're all very balanced for each other right now. And maybe adding more weapons would be a very dangerous thing. It could further really ruin things for weapon balance in general. So maybe it's not a really good idea to suggest more weapons. But and that's pretty much all we know about DLC right now. We do know the story DLC is coming. It's going to be the second DLC. There's going to be 3 DLC drops in total. The first one's going to be multiplayer related, which is what we just covered. The second one's going to be story related, which they just, I guess they just finished a sort of like an auditioning for a brand new character, and they're doing mocap for it right now. So the brand new character, I'm kind of hoping it's maybe Riley. You know, I think that would be really cool, or Ish. You know, any sort of character that ties into Joel and Ellie's story somehow, I think would be really cool to see in the new single-player DLC. That's going to be awesome. The third DLC is going to be multiplayer related, and there's no information on that yet. So, yeah, all in all, I'm very excited to see these 60 new pieces of headwear and the new maps. Everything looks fantastic, and, you know, I really can't wait. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching.